Hi there guys, the Sunglass Kid here. I figured I'd best properly introduce myself, so hi, out in the real world, my name is Nick, and I get an awful lot of questions about where I'm from. Oh, what do you know? I have maps and it can explain where I'm from. So, most often I get, well, where was I born? Well, I'll tell you, it was all the way over here. Chicago, Illinois, actually. University of Chicago Hospital. But from there, I moved out to McPherson, Kansas, which is about, oh no, that's Oklahoma. Here. Right there. Right in the, almost pretty close to the center of the entire country. From McPherson, Kansas, I moved all the way down to Houston. Moved around there twice. From there, moved back up to Kansas and lived in Kansas City on the Kansas side, not on the Missouri side, but, you know, that Kansas. And then from there, we moved back to Chicago, the Chicagoland area, where we bounced around a bit. A little town, I don't think if it shows up here, but it's called Mendota, about here somewhere. From there, moved back into the Chicagoland area, jumped around to Naperville, then Glen Ellen, and then we moved out to Rockford, and where we live right now, or where I live right now, is here, in Iowa, specifically the eastern part of Iowa. I'll let you figure out which side of Iowa I live in, and that's pretty much all the places where I've lived. Some people ask me lots of other questions like, are you actually from England? No, never even set foot over in England. In fact, the only time I've ever been abroad is to visit my uncle in southern Germany. He's actually about an hour east of Munich, a little town of Übersee, but it's not going to show up on this map. Maybe on Google Maps. But, yeah, only been over to Germany once, never been to London, never been anywhere, so all I know is that when I've been to family reunions, my father and my grandfather and me, we always get confused in saying that we have the same voice. So, what am I using this channel for? Well, I just kind of set it up just so I can keep track of all the favorite videos and all the cool music and stories I find on there, and at one point, I did have a music video up, but it got taken down for copyright reasons, obviously. But when the SourceFed Movie Club came up, I was kind of lurking in the background, and I figured, you know what? Enough is enough. And so, I grabbed my webcam and decided to start recording my reactions to it. Nice that you guys use me nice that SourceFed uses me every once in a while. But yeah, here I am in eastern Iowa. One thing you gotta know about me is that I'm a big gearhead. How big? Well, let's see, I can identify cars at a glance. But how did this all start? I blame this guy. Yep, this is actually the original video cassette that I had growing up, and my parents didn't object to me taking it with me when I moved out. Since then, it's evolved from Vipers, Hot Wheels, and whatnot. But what do I plan on doing with this channel? Well, I'm not using this to start a career, although that would be awesome if it did happen that way. But, yeah, I'm not aspiring to anything. This isn't some sort of business plan. I'm just doing it for the hell of it. And if someone wants to pay me money in the end for it, great. Until then, I'll just be living in this apartment, working 2 jobs, and try to figure out a way to survive and contribute on this earth. Till then, bye.